Removing SNAP benefits places women and children in highly vulnerable positions. When these benefits are cut, it increases the likelihood of women and children experiencing sexual abuse or exploitation as a means to survive. Here are clips discussing the SNAP cuts.
One thing being threatened across the nation because of the shutdown are assistance programs like SNAP, also known as food stamps.
Mamie Ba spoke with a local member of Congress about what's being done to fight for struggling Pennsylvanians.
A budget standoff at every level, federal and state, and the clock is ticking on both.
Two shutdowns at the same time.
Gridlock in Washington and gridlock in Pennsylvania. Budget stalled on both ends, and residents are caught in the middle.
When you wonder whether or not Republicans want to end this budget impasse, the answer has to be no, because they won't even bring us back. This is 4 weeks in a row that they have refused to hold session, that they have refused to come to the negotiating table, refused to talk about health care.
This is what House Speaker Mike Johnson had to say today about bringing lawmakers back.
The calculus and the strategy on when I bring everybody back, people have said, are you going to change your strategy? And I've said to you all very plainly in good faith, we don't have a political strategy here. I don't have a strategy. We're just trying to do the right thing.
But everyone disagrees on what it looks like and how to get there.
We've offered them a lot of the things they were asking for, a normal appropriations process, an opportunity to get a vote on some of the things that they want to see voted on with respect to the expiring Obamacare enhanced subsidies. But that can't happen until they open up the government.
Representative Summer Lee says that just won't work. She tells me basic needs can't be compromised.
We're willing to say that right now. People cannot decide between SNAP benefits and health care. That is a false choice, because we can actually open our government right now and also still protect those critical programs. We can't do both. And what we want, the message that I want to send, is that we have to stop saying that there is a need to compromise our most important programs, because there isn't.
The Trump administration has made the decision not to issue food stamp benefits for the month of November. The cruelty towards the most vulnerable in our country is honestly breathtaking. That's right, so there will be no EBT benefits, no SNAP benefits issued for the month of November. Here are some quick reminders about who is more likely to receive SNAP benefits. A 2024 analysis by Social Explorer found that among counties with the largest increases in SNAP use between 2010 and 2022, nearly 79% favored Donald Trump in the 2020 election. Republicans in Congress are more likely to represent constituents who receive food stamps. States with higher SNAP enrollment are often predominantly Republican. By all means, continue fucking over your own voters. I'm sure that will end well. Let's see, so far you have pissed off and bankrupt farmers in the United States. You have crashed the crypto market and angered the crypto bros. You're fucking with the pay for our military. Grocery prices are through the roof. Businesses are suffering. The American dollar is down by close to 15%. I mean, if biffing it were a person, it would be you, babe. I don't like to see people suffer, but I am grateful that the Trump administration is doing absolutely nothing to hide who they are.
The work that's happening in Washington right now is directly hurting communities.
SNAP benefits for nearly 2 million Pennsylvanians are now frozen due to the ongoing government shutdown. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program helps provide food benefits to low-income families. So KDKA's Erica Stanish reports when Pennsylvanians will start to feel the effects from the shutdown and what you can do if you need assistance.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture announcing on October 10th an order to all state directors of SNAP to hold on filing November benefits until further notice, warning there will be insufficient funds to pay if the government shutdown continues. Fast forward to 1 week later, the Department of Human Services issued this statement saying, quote, because Republicans in Washington, D.C. failed to pass a federal budget causing the federal government shutdown, November 2025 SNAP benefits cannot be paid, end quote. Governor Josh Shapiro spoke at an event in Erie Friday about the negative impacts as the shutdown drags on, adding that the Commonwealth can't backfill the cost, about $366 million a month.
There's a lot of challenges there. I hope our colleagues in Washington will come together and get this passed. And of course, this is on the heels of the Congress of the United States voting to knock 510,000 Pennsylvanians off of Medicaid and 140,000 off of SNAP in order to give a tax cut for people who don't need it.
So stop scrolling because this will shock you. Right now, the Trump administration has sent out notices to every single state, including New Jersey, that they are going to stop paying SNAP payments. Now look, they have billions of dollars at their behest to pay SNAP, but they're saying that they don't. So let's talk truth. SNAP is a lifeline for 42 million Americans, disproportionately children, to pay for food assistance for them. In my state, over 850,000 people rely on SNAP payments. Donald Trump is withholding the money because he wants to inflict maximum pain on Americans to hope it helps him politically. Well, this isn't about politics. This is about people. This is urgent. So please stand with me to make sure that Donald Trump releases the money to pay for children, for vulnerable people, for our neighbors to eat. Stop spreading lies about what you can't do and do what you must do. This is about who we are as a people and what we stand for.
Public benefits like SNAP are critical safety nets for survivors of domestic and sexual violence. It helps them avoid returning to abusive situations for financial survival. Studies highlight that access to SNAP significantly supports survivor safety, and removing it can make victims more vulnerable to further harm, as financial desperation often underpins vulnerability to abuse.